You guys enjoyed my Pokemon TCG cards under $1 videos so much, and I got so many requests to do a part 2. You got your wish. Let's get into it. What is going on, Funhouse crew? Welcome back to the channel, TCG Funhouse, where we open up Pokemon cards, we talk about Pokemon cards, we rank Pokemon cards, we also do some giveaways of the Pokemon TCG. I'm Travis, and in today's video, we're going to be going over 10 more Pokemon TCG cards under $1 that I think would be great adds to your collection and maybe even give you some long-term growth. But before we get into the list, quick reminder, here on the channel, we're giving away something. That's right, a Venusaur VMAX Battle Box, guys. We're giving away this to one lucky subscriber and viewer here on the channel. It's coming down towards the end of the time frame, so if you want your details on how you can get your entry, make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video to get all of those glorious deets. But without further ado, we're going to start diving into this list. But please make sure, if you're new to the channel, drop a subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and smash that like button. More videos like this coming down the pipeline. We're actually right in the middle of doing my top 10 undervalued cards from every single generation, currently on the black and white, heading down into the Heart Gold, Soul Silver area. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Hit that bell so you don't miss those. But without further ado, here are 10 more cards for under $1 in the Pokemon TCG. Starting off the list here at number 10 is everybody's favorite, not favorite evolution that gets completely ignored by the Pokemon Company. I'm going with Raichu. That's right, it's Raichu from Next Destiny's, the black and white era card, because it is just a beautiful, funny artwork of Raichu frolicking with some balloons. It's one of the cutest Raichu cards ever printed. Again, Raichu just gets overlooked by fans and the Pokemon Company alike, so show him some love. You can get this card for under $1 right now in near mint condition over on TCG Player. I'm not going to go over every single value because they're all under $1, so it doesn't really matter if it's 68 cents or 74 cents. Not really. All these cards are under $1, so make sure you go into TCGplayer.com to pick some of these up. All right, we are moving on down the list to number 9, and we're going back to 2009 for Platinum Rising Rivals. I'm actually looking at the E4 cards that you can get, which are actually weird cards because they're like final evolutions of Pokemon, but they're often common or uncommons in this set. So you're looking at Infernape, Gallade, Houndoom, just to name a few. There's a Flareon as well, and all these cards are under $1. Which it's really odd to see that these final evolution and very powerful Pokemon are printed as uncommons and even commons in some cases, which these are almost always exclusively rare, ultra rare cards, holographic cards. So to find them in this type of state is a little bit different, and it's a little bit strange. So I definitely think they're worth picking up for under $1 because they might go up in price over time as they get older, but they're already at this point $10 10 years old as well. $10 would not make this list whatsoever. But again, so there's 4 or 5 of the fan favorites that you can pick up for under $1 right now, which are just great ads. And if you're a huge fan of these Pokemon, which they have a lot of fans, people don't really know about them, so they're worth grabbing. Moving on down the list here at number 8 is another super cute Pokemon. We're going with Dratini, and it's actually the Delta species. And the reason why I have these on the list, even though they're just, again, common and uncommon cards, is that Dratini is just an awesome fan favorite, like just majestic and awesome looking Pokemon. And here it is in its electric form. So if you guys didn't know, Delta species actually printed Pokemon TCG cards in different typings. So even though Dratini is a water Pokemon, here it is in an electric type. And there's actually 2 different ones, and they both go for under $1. So Dratini is one of those like pseudo-legendary Pokemon that a lot of people love from the Kanto region. So it has a lot of fans, and they're just really nice looking cards to add to your collection. I don't necessarily think that these are going to be huge growth opportunity cards, but they're just really awesome. And I don't know if they're ever going to print different typing cards again. So grabbing these while you can before they skyrocket in price could definitely worth it, because you're looking at 15, 16-year-old cards at this point. We're here at lucky number 7, and we're going to Radiant Collection from Generations during the X and Y era. Specifically, I'm looking at the Altaria holographic because it just has a very unique holographic pattern on it. One that really is not in any other Pokemon card in the history of the Pokemon TCG. So when you can get very unique cards like that, I definitely think that they're worth picking up. Altaria is not necessarily a fan favorite that just blows your socks off when you get it, but just the fact that it's a unique Pokemon, it's a holographic card, it's a unique like subset within a subset, so it's actually like very, very stands out, and it's under $1 right now. Very beautiful, very cute artwork, worth grabbing and adding to the collection. Again, I'm not talking about huge opportunity and growth and market growth and stuff like that. Just awesome cards to add to your collection that are very unique, to where when people see it, they're like, okay, this guy knows what he's doing. He's not just a Charizard collector. We are making some progress here on the list, and we're now going to be talking about the oldest set in the Pokemon TCG, and that's base set. You can still get a lot of the uncommon cards for under $1 right now. I'm looking at you, Poliwhirl, Kakuna, Dratini. Let me take a look. Farfetch'd and Growlithe. They're all uncommon cards, so they're not quite as prevalent as the commons. So uncommon, right? Who would have thought that that's what uncommon means? Oh, mind blown. But you can still get some of these cards for under $1 right now, and you're looking at cards that are over 20 years old. They're only going to go up in price. Now, again, you're not going to be a millionaire on these cards. They're uncommon, non-holographic cards from base set. But there's a lot of Kanto Gen 1ers out there that love these cards, and they will always be willing to pay just a little bit more than your standard uncommon for base set. So you can get them for under $1. Why would you not be loading up on them right now? Because I don't know how much longer they're going to continue to be under $1, especially once booster boxes and booster packs start depleting, because everybody's just opening them up like crazy right now. So once we're actually officially out of booster boxes, like 10, 20, 15 years from now, holy crap, how much are these cards going to be worth? Who really knows? But you don't want to be left with none of them. All right, reaching that halfway marker, we actually finally arrived at a card that I think might go up in price over time, and actually quite significantly, because you can get it for under $1 right now. I'm talking about the Evie from Jungle. Everybody knows that the Pokemon Company is pushing Evie as almost like a secondary mascot for the genre. Everything. Video games, anime, cards. Like, we're getting so much Evie and Evolutions shoved into our face right now. They're going to be putting Evie everywhere. It's definitely going to be a secondary mascot for the Pokemon Company. So loading up on some of the cards right now are definitely worth it. And this Jungle Evie is the very, very first print run of Evie, and you can still get it for under $1 right now. I would definitely also recommend getting some first edition ones, which aren't under $1, but they're still very, very undervalued in my opinion. But grabbing some of these Eevees from Jungle would definitely help boost your collection, especially since you can get like an entire page of them for under $10. Definitely worth grabbing. Make sure you're picking up near mint. Breaking into the halfway point of this list, here at number 4 is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, bug-type Pokemon that really just doesn't get any love in the TCG, and we're going with Scyther. And we're actually going with a couple of different artworks here because they're just so nice. I mean, can you name me a bad Scyther artwork? I don't think so. Every time he's printed, it is such a phenomenal looking card. In particular, I'm looking at for under $1 right now, you can get Neo Destiny, Majestic Dawn, Undaunted, Boundaries Crossed, Stormfront. All of these cards are older cards, at least 8 years old, and some of them up to 15, 18 years old, like Neo Discovery. And the artwork for like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Undaunted, such great artworks. I love loading my collection up with these Scyther cards. So many people love Scyther. So underrated. Worth grabbing. Bolster your collection. Not huge growth opportunity here, but it should be because I love Scyther. He's such a good bug-type Pokemon. He deserves more love. So go buy yourself some Scyther cards. They're so affordable. So last time I did this list, you guys loved that I had that super cute Vulpix on it. So I'm going to double down on these really cute cards. And I'm going with Neo Destiny Growlithe here. Again, it's another common card for under $1. But by golly gee willikers, can you just see how freaking cute this thing is, guys? It is the cutest Pokemon, like, ever. It's just like rolling around in its little grass. It's just having a good old time. Like, oh my gosh. It is so beautiful, so stunning, such a cute card. And it's under $1. It's like right around the 85-cent marker right now in near mint condition. It's just such an amazing card. puts a smile on your face. If you're one of those cute card collectors, you need to load up on these because they are just phenomenal. Make sure you guys are checking it out. Destiny Growlithe. I should probably make a top 10 of just cutest Pokemon cards. Let me know in the comment section. Should I make a top 10 of cutest Pokemon cards of all time? Let me know. I think there might be something coming down the pipeline. And this card would just have to be on it, right? Like, I'm just smitten. We are approaching that finish line fast here at number 2, Silver Medalist. You guys know I like to give medals to my Pokemon cards. Here you go, Silver Medal. We got to go with the ultra rares of the Sword and Shield era actually right now. There are so many V cards that you guys can pick up for under $1 right now. It's blowing my mind. This is so unprecedented. This has never happened. Even though that we are in this big gluttony of Pokemon cards right now where a lot of stuff has inflated prices, the pulls are actually worth less than they ever have been. I'm looking at cards like Cinderace V, Empoleon V, Zarude V. What else do I got? Orbeetle V. There's just so many. Ampharos V. There's so many V cards right now that are actually ultra rare hits out of packs. Not even necessarily promo cards that you can get at like 89 cents in near mint condition. That has never happened before inside the Pokemon TCG. Can you imagine GX cards being 79 cents back in the day? Like, that's insane. They were always pushing $2.50, $3, even for the cheapest ones. So definitely load up on these. They've been printed a lot. But again, you're loading up your collection with ultra rares that down the road might grow in price. Again, am I talking about these are going to be worth hundreds of dollars down the road? No, but if you can get these to $3, $4, 5-6 years from now, that's 400% growth. Where else can you get that kind of growth? That's crazy. So make sure you're picking up some of these ultra rare V cards right now from the Sword and Shield era before they start to go back up on price at that $2 marker, because there's just so many for under $1 right now. We have done it. We have reached the gold medal stand, the end of our list. Number 1 on 10 more Pokemon cards worth buying under $1 right now to bolster your collection or for even getting some long-term growth. And we're going with my favorite sets of all time. You're looking at the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge sets. Now, yes, a lot of these are common cards. You can get some uncommons, but mostly common cards. But they're just great artworks. I'm looking at some of the fan favorites is what you're looking for, like Sabrina's Ghastly, Giovanni's Machop. I gotta look at my notes. Blaine's Vulpix, Erica's Jigglypuff, Brock's Vulpix, Brock's Onix. All these are still under $1, and they're just huge nostalgia, 20-year-old cards that I think are really only going to go up in price. You could grab these cards earlier this year, about 5 months ago, for around 20 to 25 cents. And now they're already back up into that 75, 80, 85 cent era. Now you're looking at, that's 3 times growth. If you would have bought hundreds of these cards and sold them at 3 times growth, you're looking at really good profits. I can really see these doubling in price over the next couple of years and ultimately tripling or quadrupling in price over the next 10 years or so. So grab them while you still can at 20 years old. The Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge sets where the owners, like the trainers, are in the name. Sabrina's Ghastly. So grab those. There's so many choices for under $1, but try to steer towards those fan favorites. And that is it. That is the end of our list. Top 10 more, part 2, cards from the Pokemon TCG under $1 that are definitely worth buying and bolstering your collection and maybe even getting some long-term growth for right here. You guys enjoyed part number 1 so much and requested a part number 2. I did it. And remember, let me know in the comment section, should I do a top 10 cutest Pokemon card artworks? I definitely think I'm going to, because there are so many people who collect cards just because they're cute. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a sub. I'm really looking to grow this bad boy. I want to be a major part of the Pokemon community. Please accept me with open arms. I'm trying my best. Smash that like button. Show some love, guys, and some support. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you for taking time out of your day to watch the video. But I know you've probably made it to this far because you want to know how to win this Venusaur VMAX Battle Box. And here are your entry details right now. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the amazing fun video, and congratulations to the winner of the V Strikers 10 that we gave away last month. But right now, guys, we're up in the ante because we're giving away an amazing Venusaur VMAX collection box to one lucky viewer here on TCG Funhouse YouTube channel. That's right, it's a collection box that comes with 4 booster packs, VMAX Venusaur, Jumbo VMAX Venusaur, and 65 Venusaur sleeves. This box is really, really dope and really, really amazing. So, in order to get your entry, you must like this video, you must be a subscriber here on TCG Funhouse, and you must leave a comment below on this video. You can leave any comment you want to leave because I love replying to comments. I reply to every single one. Spark a conversation up with me. Ask me a question. Whatever you guys want to do, I will answer every single one. Please go ahead and share this video on any of your social medias. It's one of the highest growth metrics that YouTube has, and it really helps me out. Invite your friends so they have a chance to win Venusaur as well. This giveaway will be going on to August 20th, just in time for some Evolving Skies fun. But that's how you get your entries for this glorious, glorious giveaway. Thank you guys so much. I will see you around.